The Skybuffer company, an SAP Gold partner, would like to make you acquainted with our SAP certified solution of intelligent decision dimensions. Our solution empowers business users with intelligent decision dimensions to capture their actions in SAP from the edge where they are. The solution consists of two major integrated parts, action cards and conversational actions. Action cards are designed to provide universal and integrated with SAP NetWeaver on-premise core functionality emailing framework for business workflows and email to SAP type of communication. On-premise intelligence with its asynchronous intelligent actions and notification cards bring SAP to the edge where the user is. To put it simpler, the solution is email-based. It does not require any apps to be installed. It can work from desktop or mobile devices. It can work from any mail client, including Lotus Notes, and it doesn't require any applications to be installed. It uses only standard SAP Connect. It is offline, it is asynchronous, and it is really great. The second part of conversational actions is, on the contrary, synchronous, online, and still great too. In fact, this is a plug-and-play bot with built-in NLP, machine learning, artificial intelligence, and all the components which are meant to turn human requests and system data into conversations. Now we will start with action cards, and I will show you the way they work. So we are in SAP system, and here we have a standard purchase order created in SAP but not approved yet. We can see its status in approval. So we open the workflow overview. And make sure that this purchase order is still not approved. And we see that the agent which has to make a decision on this order is Andreas Approver. Okay. And now we go to here it is. Now here we see a mail. So our system has generated a mail for the approver. This is it. This is the way it looks. It has active buttons in it, so you can make your decision right from it without having to log into the SAP system. Such emails can be of any content. If you visit our site, skybuffer.com, and check Skybuffer Academy there, you will see the detailed guidelines showing how to create such mails on lots and lots and lots of SAP objects. Actually, I can show you briefly. This is it. And this is our Skybuffer Academy. And here you can see around 30 scenarios with articles, how-to articles, and how-to videos, actually. So, implementation of this is really done in no time, literally minutes, no longer than it takes to watch the how-to video on its creation or read the how-to article. In other words, we can say that from development to production, there is no more than 1 week. Now we are going to send this email to the approver. In fact, this is always sent automatically, but just for the demo case, we can do it manually. So yes, the mail is gone. Sent. And now we can open the approver's mailbox, Andrew's approver's mailbox. He may be anywhere, he may be on the edge, but he is just bound to get this email. And here it is. We can see it here. Exactly the same email asking Andrew's approval to take an action to make his decision on the purchase of this equipment in this quantity at this price, right? So Andrew's approver sees these active buttons, and suppose he's completely satisfied with the conditions and grounds, and he approves the purchase. So he clicks approve. And here in the comments, he can write actually anything he believes necessary. For example, it's fine with me. Please proceed with this purchase order. And he clicks send. And clicking the send button here, Andres is sending both his decision and his comment. And everything is absolutely safe. We can check his sent items, and here it is, his mail to SAP, his comment, right? And now let's check the SAP system. Here we are in SAP, and here we see our mail from Andres. So we can check it. Yes, this is it, absolutely the same content. So Andres approves the purchase, and the purchase order is to be carried out. So if we check the purchase order now, yeah, so we refreshed it and we see the status changed, right? It is approved now. So this means that the approver's decision synchronized with SAP immediately, right at the moment when he made it. So we open the work overview, workflow overview, and okay. So here so we can see that Andrew's approver has done his job actually, right? So he has made his decision, everything is done, everything is released, right? Okay, going back, closing here. Optionally, not mandatory, in the transaction of SOST, we can send a reply mail. It actually depends on the settings, and if they allow, Andres can get the following reply mail, right? Oh, I'm sorry, not this. Just display, yes. So dear Andres approver, your action email sent to Intercept for purchase order number is accepted, right? So what we do now, we do send it manually just to show you the way it works actually, right? So let's send. Yes. And now we come to Andrew's approver's mailbox and actually see this mail here in his mailbox. So Andres knows immediately that his decision is accepted by SAP and everything is fine, right? So he doesn't have to log into the SAP system. This kind of communication can be customized either in settings or on the user's level. Okay, so that's our demo. What I'd like to add is that Skybuffer offers libraries for main SAP S/4HANA and ECC objects, as well as for Solution Manager objects. There is also a foundation package of business functions which allow fast development and implementation of our solution for any object. It does not require any HTML coding or buttons coding. Everything is done just in settings. So everything is developed, the platform, the business function set. All you have to do is just take and implement it and connect with workflow. So that was our demo concerning action cards on the example of purchase order. So our action cards are offline and asynchronous part of our solution of intelligent decision dimensions. But of course, having an offline and asynchronous solution, we thought of the necessity of having something online and synchronous. And that is going to be our part 2, conversational actions. So yes, here we are with our chatbot who is living on Recast AI, that is SAP Conversational AI. Let's try and talk to her. This is her. Her name is Joy, as she invites us to. We can make it like this. So we can say hi to Joy. Let's see if she is asleep. Oh no, she isn't. Okay, she wants to know my name. So I introduce myself. Joy is quite humanized. She says, glad to meet you, Tatiana. And then she tells me what she actually is able to do and where she is able to help me. So she provides assistance in the areas of supplies, procurement, and human capital management, and as well assists with administrative tasks in IT help desk. And within the framework of each area, she says, there are different scenarios. So first we choose the topic, let it be IT help desk. We can click it here, or we can type IT help desk. She understands both. And then she gives the choice of scenarios. So she can create a new user for me, unlock user ID, or reset password. And for testing purposes, she wants me to use the user ID of demo client. This is what I'm going to do. Okay, let reset password be our scenario for this demo. So let's suppose I have forgotten mine, or demo client has forgotten his rather. So reset password. I choose this. And she gives me 2 systems where she can perform this action, ERD or Solution Manager. So I can copy and paste the necessary one, let it be ERD, and she double checks it, well, because this is quite important. So I can type yes, correct, right, sure, or just plus, for example, and she will understand that as well. So everything which is not negative is going to be comprehended as a positive reply by our chatbot. Okay. And now she wants me to give her user ID, and this is going to be demo client. Yes. And she's sending the security code to the email which is associated with this demo client. So I'm supposed to check the inbox and tell her, give her the code sent there. So here we are in the mailbox of the person whose email address is attached to the demo client. The person's name is George Approver, right? And this is his mailbox. And here we see the verification code, the validation code, which should be copied and pasted into the chat. But as far as we provide 2 steps authentication, 2 steps validation, we can say. That is, it can be done via emails or SMS. So let's imagine that we do not have access to the email and ask our chatbot to send a verification code to the mobile phone. So I can write something short like please send SMS. So she says that she understands and is sending the code in SMS. Okay, I can hear that the code has arrived, and I'm going to show you this. One second, please. So here it is, our on-demand verification code sent to my mobile phone as it is being indicated currently for the user ID of demo client. So we can see it 192145, and we can get back to our chat and type it here 192145. As we can see, it takes a little bit of time. Oh, okay. Validation is passed successfully. And the new password is created for the demo client user ID. It's given here. And what is more, incident is registered. And in a minute, I'm going to tell you what it is about. So first, let's check if this password is okay for our demo client. So we go to the ERD system and choose the user of demo client, and now we pasted the client Joy has created, and here we are. It is active, it is working, and now we can reset it. We can create our own new password, repeat it, and everything will be all right. Okay. So as we can see, our Joy chatbot has registered incident with this number. What it means is the following. We have created a connector to SAP Solution Manager, and now we can assess the way our bot is functioning. So it's possible to make connectors to ServiceNow and other ITSM ticketing systems. Everything is connected really easily as any system has an API. So let us have ServiceNow and see the way our ticket looks. We offer our partners access to Solution Manager Online. It is our solution. We run SAP ourselves as well, of course. So what we do is we enter the Solution Manager system and we see the incidents here. This is the way the incidents Look, in a minute you will see it. You will see it. Loading. Yes, the last one is ours. This is the incident our Joy chatbot registered in the system, and this is the way it looks. Right? Reset password scenario. All the conversation is logged here, right? Actually, we can see the status proposed solution, which is very good. It really takes little time. Yeah, so we can see the whole conversation logged here in the incident, so we can have access to it whenever we need it. If we click more here, yes, this is it in full. So what is interesting here is that there is no password info here. This is done in security purposes, so everything is absolutely safe and secure. So what is important is that the user got the authorization, the solution was proposed, and the incident was closed. So that's it, our demo. We believe it's been useful for you. What I can add is that our Joy chatbot is really humanized. You can talk to her like humans do, right? So if, for example, you're happy with the service she has provided you with, you can say, thank you for your help, or you've been really useful, you've been really fruitful, and yeah, she will reply something like my pleasure. And you can say bye-bye to her. Yeah, and she will understand that as well. So actually, our smart chatbot is really humanized, and it, or rather she, facilitates intelligent dialogues between people and systems. She brings instant value within a lot of SAP scenarios, like solution manager tasks, human capital management, finance, basis administration, procurement, plant maintenance, and so on. Joy is designed for rapid implementation, and her logic can be extended for any customer-specific needs. We develop and improve our chatbot on a daily basis using the training tools powered by the machine learning, together with natural language processing algorithms, and we include unrecognized queries in our scenarios. So this is the type of AI that's really going to help you achieve more, that can make you more productive, that can free you up to focus on the tasks that cannot be automated. Thank you very much for your attention.